versus Knuckles!
Welcome back to Pokémon Crystal. We are still in Victory Road, which is still completely nerfed from Gen 1. Because as I said before, unlike the Generation 1 Victory Road, despite the fact that the layout's the same, there aren't any strength puzzles, and there also aren't any trainers in here.
What about that Graveler?
But you know what? I don't mind that too much, because I always found Victory Road a pain in the ass to go through. Do you guys get what I'm saying there?
Yeah. I remember when I was really young and I played this game, I didn't like Victory Road because it took so long to go through.
And you're pretty much always on Death's Welcome mat by the time you get out, too. Unless
Yeah,
like...
and then your fucking rival's like, hey, you want to fight? And you're like, actually, no.
I actually need to heal my Pokemon, please.
No. In Gen 1, Blue fights you before you go to Victory Road.
Oh.
Oh, Big Josh.
Did that change in the remakes?
It might have. Don't quote me on that.
I think it changed in the remakes. To be fair, when I played Red and Blue, I was really young.
Yeah.
I was like 6.
That's pretty young.
Yeah. Young boy. I didn't even have fucking arm hair.
Young boy Will.
Actually, I had a little bit of arm hair.
Wow.
I had
people
body
do.
hair for...
Most people do.
Yeah, it's always like a small, like 5 hairs.
What?
A whole 2.
Or dude, okay, what if you only ever have one arm hair per arm, and it just like goes in and out of your arm a lot?
Oh my gosh, that'd make it really fun to pull out.
Ouch.
Ow.
It actually might hurt.
That's fair.
I don't know, man.
It'd be like a noodle.
A noodle.
Dude, one time I was in like high school and I found a hair like in the middle of my palm.
One time I was in high school.
No, that should be impossible.
One time.
And I was like, what? And I pulled it and I felt it like come through the back of my hand as well. It was just like through my hand.
You're joking.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was like the weirdest. Yeah, it was the weirdest experience I've ever had.
Okay,
It didn't
Graveler.
hurt at all.
That's
like-
because you physically should not be. What?
Graveler,
Maybe-
you should
maybe I
not
just
make
felt
that
it.
face and have your hands in that pose.
He's grabbing his own boobies. Carrie, I might have just felt it like that.
Oh yeah, remember when I said there were no
That's-
trainers in Victory
That's
Road?
pretty cool.
Hold it. Are you going to take the Pokemon League challenge? Don't make me laugh. You're so much weaker than I am. I'm not like I was before. I now have the best and strongest Pokemon
Wait,
with me.
is that Knuckles?
I'm invincible. I challenge you. Silver is
It
Knuckles.
looks like Knuckles in the back.
Oh no.
It kind of looks like Knuckles from the front too. I'm not gonna lie.
Does he have the Lego shoes?
It's like one of those. It's like one of those fan arts of Knuckles, but like a human version.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes actually like looking up what Knuckles on a hand look like impossible to Google search if you're like looking for art reference.
Oh yeah, I Google searches human Knuckles and I just got like a picture of a hand. Oh no, Google Images is actually. Oh my god, he actually does kind of look like Silver. Except for a lot of them are with dreadlocks, and he doesn't look like Silver with dreadlocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
looking
that-
at
My only
that
problem
Knuckles now. Oh my
with,
gosh,
like-
you're right.
My only problem with the character archetype. Ha, you beat me so many times, but you're such a piece of shit, and I'm so much better than you, right? My only problem with that is that, like, here's an example. Like in this game, when he's like, my Pokemon are the strongest and best. Brother, have you even IV trained? Where are your regional Pokemon that have better stats that you've traded through Wonder Trade? Legendary.
Quickly goes on Smogon.
Quickly shifts between legendary names and can't name one, so he just says legendaries flat out.
So I just remembered that what's his name? Hold on. Yeah, Yuji Uekawa, the artist for the Sonic Adventure games, actually once drew a human version of Sonic.
Oh my gosh.
And it looks like this.
You have it? Oh, let's look.
Bro, careful. I might beat my meat in this car right now.
Why does he have a switch on the back of his shoes?
Because he does. This
So you gotta
art,
go fast.
this character design just screams Jet Set Radio to me.
I hate
Oh my
his
gosh, my
earpieces.
brain's getting
Yeah.
electrocuted.
Also,
No.
why do his earpieces have switches?
I was just about to say.
Dude,
I think
he's
it's supposed to be like
he's
antenna.
he's a Nintendo boy.
Wait a
Dude.
sec.
And
He's got the
Nintendo.
Switch. Yeah, he's got the switch going on, dude.
Wait a
He's
sec.
got 4 switches.
No, wait a sec.
Gary, did you leave and
No,
come
he
back?
has 5. See, 1,
I
2 on
accidentally
his
entered
shoes.
the
Oh, on
chat
the
of
thing,
my
too.
computer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
are
and
those
then it,
just
like,
like all
kicked me out of the one on my
antenna?
phone.
Does that mean like? Do you think he's a walking like Wi-Fi router?
Dude, he probably is.
No, but
Dog,
seriously.
what's his hotspot?
No, but
Dude,
seriously.
But
I,
what's
just-
his ISP?
I look at this design and I think Jet Set Radio.
He looks like a CenturyLink kind of guy to me.
Yeah,
Can we get
definitely.
that? Can we get that Naganuma soundtrack? That slap. Wait, that's already Sonic Rush's soundtrack. Never mind.
My arm hurts
Oh, why? Oh, my brain.
because I've scratched the skin off.
This is crazy, dude.
My arm hurts. Oh, why does it hurt? Because I hurt my arm.
That's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, for anybody who might be listening, the reason I keep saying my brain hurts is because I'm withdrawing from medications and it's making my brain feel like
Dude,
it's getting
Carrie's a
electrocuted.
recovering drug addict.
I am.
Yeah.
I need to be
Classic
off
Carrie.
of certain ones for some testing I'm doing this month. Actually, this month. 'Cause it's
What kind of
August.
testing? Is it for biology?
You're gonna take your
Is it
biology
math?
test. I hope you get an A.
Is it
I'm gonna take a
physics?
math test.
I have to stop taking medication so I can take a math test. You do a drug test before every
Is it English?
exam.
Is it English?
Oh yeah, I took my placement test yesterday for the community college I'm going to. And can I just say, I remember the subjects I was good at in school. They give you math and they give you reading and writing. Reading and writing are kind of clumped into one because that's your English class and math is self-explanatory. My
Well-
English class score was really good. I mean, I got put into a pretty high English class.
Mhm.
My math score, on the other hand, holy shit! Oh my god! Keep in
Like,
mind that in high
step
school you
up?
only have to take. In high school you only have to take 3 years. That's how my high school worked.
Yeah.
So I
ours
took
too.
it freshman, sophomore, junior, and didn't take it senior year. So I had a whole year without.
You see,
pretty
that's not
much
how
like
it worked with
advanced
me. Just because I had to retake
Forgetting
classes.
how to count.
No, I didn't forget that account. But like graphs and f of x questions, I was just like,
Mm.
fuck. So yeah, big pipe down.
So, you know what's really funny is when I was the opposite from Gabe. I was rather proficient in math. And so I had college credits going in when I graduated high school.
Yeah.
And it was part way through the calculus series. And when I took my placement exam for math for my university, I emailed my counselor. I was like, hey, so no matter what I get on this placement exam, I can just transfer, right? Like with the credits that I have.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So I like didn't really take the test seriously. I just had to take the test at all in order to be
Yeah.
able to register for classes.
Mhm.
And so I got placed in like algebra 1. But then I just went and did calculus.
Big swing up.
All right. So my placement test was kind of similar to Gabe's, where like as my mind is a lot more artistically focused. I scored so high on reading that I didn't have to do reading at all. I also placed into writing 121 for the writing stuff. For math, I ended up in math 20.
Oh. Oh.
And I'd like to point out that first term, I failed math 20.
Do you need help studying?
And then I actually passed math 20 the second time, and I was the only student in that class who got an A.
Oh. Big meme.
Kadabra.
Kadabra.
My brother was talking to this girl, and she's like,
Lucky.
hey, you want to help me study for math? It's pretty hard. And he's like, oh yeah, what math you in? She's like, math 10. And he's like, oh yeah? He's like, what are you learning in that? And she's like, addition. It's pretty cool. And he was like, wow. That's pretty advanced.
Oh,
Little did she know. Oh god. Well, you got disabled.
This sounds familiar with this sounds familiar to wait. Did the Americans win the Civil War?
Oh my god. That same person asked me if Down syndrome was contagious. I just didn't even know.
yes, a chromosomal abnormality is contagious.
Isn't
Yeah,
Washington D.C. the capital of Washington?
Oh my
Dude, you know what's really funny though is so one of the old capitals for America, they changed it because they wanted to avoid any confusions with names, and then Washington State became a thing. And they were like, well, fuck. Like,
What was the other capital?
I don't
Ouch.
remember. Also, I think they removed it from Philadelphia because they didn't want it to be a state place. They
What,
wanted it to be-
Philadelphia? Yeah. I don't want Philadelphia to be a state either.
God.
Oh, wait.
Friend, Chris,
Oh, my brain.
Just kidding. I've got good pals who live in.
Oh, this is
Philly.
so
I love Philly cheesesteaks, actually. Unironically. You cannot
Dude.
convince me otherwise.
No,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
I was
before
100%.
I
Philly
stopped eating
cheesesteaks
meat,
are
they were so
some
good.
of the
They're-
only sandwiches I'll get.
They're really good vegan too.
Are they really?
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
this
that'd be surprising.
in Eugene. Wait, did I just say a town name?
Eugene, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in that case.
In this
Eugene's a
place that I
person.
go, this town that I occasionally visit, and to be fair, I do not live there. This town that I visit sometimes has a vegan food cart, and they have like vegan hot dogs and Philly cheesesteaks, and they're actually really good.
Are they really good?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll check it out sometime.
I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm going to find out why I can't win and become stronger. When
Alright,
I
Knuckles.
do, I will challenge you. And I'll beat you down with all my power.
That's abuse.
Humph, you keep at it until then. Character development!
In a Pokemon game?
It's actually pretty common.
Yeah, I know.
You're common.
Wow.
Ouch.
He's one of a kind.
Fucking roasted, dude.
Ow, fuck.
It's okay, Gabe.
That one
You're
definitely
one of a
hurt
kind.
my bones.
Yes, oof.
I was gonna, before Gabe said that, I was gonna say now Gabe's brain hurts.
You guys want to get your brain electrocuted 5 times every...
Carrie, why don't you just
20
stick
seconds.
dirt in your ears so that it like negates the electricity?
Why don't you wear a rubber hat?
Yeah,
Was that a grounding joke? Oh my
that
god.
was.
I was gonna wear a
That
rubber
feeling
hat.
Because we all
electricity gets
know that if you
grounded.
stick something too far into your ears, it'll reach your brain. Although, to be fair, if you stab hard enough, it will.
Well, if you stab hard, Carrie.
So,
I feel like I was gonna tangent off to something, but I don't remember what it was.
was it about
Hey, what's your
grounding?
favorite
Oh, it
thousand?
was before that.
Mm. My favorite thousand? I'm gonna have to go 2000.
That's pretty good, I would say. Oh, I actually had a thing about Philly cheesesteaks I wanted to say still.
Oh, go
Oh,
for it.
yes, please.
You would be surprised at how actually very good the Domino's Philly cheesesteaks are.
Yeah. Okay. The last 3 times I went to Domino's, I didn't get a pizza. I got a cheesesteak, and the 3rd time I came in, the worker saw me, and he's like, "Fire up a cheesesteak," and I was like, "Oh, he knows." He knows.
He walks in. You're like the fucking guy from that episode of SpongeBob who has like the really specific order. And he walks into the restaurant and the whole staff is like, prepare.
Pretty much. I felt really cool at that point. I was like, "Well, yeah,
I
man."
actually like, so Glitch City.
Whoa, that was wild.
So I actually
Wow.
I go to Subway for my lunch breaks at work. It's like there's it's one 5 minutes away from where I work.
Don't mention Subway, you might give away your location.
Yeah, dude. Now they know that we have trains. They're
Wow.
gonna steal our technology.
You know, there could be a yeah. Now, like, who knows? Like, maybe we
Provide one.
actually live near the subway in Ikebukuro, Japan.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
all
do.
from New York.
Yeah, we're from New York. and we
Anyway,
live near
I
Japan.
always order a very specific kind of sandwich, and it's on a simple side too. It's a 6-inch on it's a 6-inch with ham, pepper jack cheese, and nothing
Wait.
else.
What bread?
Herbs and cheese.
Oh, my boy.
All right, there we go. Big claps to Evan right there. Big claps. Big claps. Herbs and cheese is the only bread to eat.
It's the best. Actually, oven roasted chicken breast on flatbread.
Okay,
with,
flatbread's pretty good too.
with the ranch, cucumbers, tomatoes, olives, and lettuce.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to give a pipe down for the cucumbers. Is the only thing.
It really complements it. I don't like cucumbers on sandwiches normally. You gotta try it, Gabe. It's like I call it El Greco. You gotta go
That
for
sounds
it.
good.
Okay, give me this order. I live 6 minutes away from a. Okay, hold on. Okay, give me this. Give me this.
Typing it out.
Hey,
Okay,
Will, you
thank
should get a meatball marinara.
You know, actually, last time I went to Subway, I considered it,
Should have got it.
but it's so messy.
Yeah.
Like
So it's
memes,
like kinda-
memes aside, like you could get the sandwich. I don't care. It's so messy. That's the main reason I've never gotten one.
Just put a bib
I'm
on.
in the same boat actually.
Since I'm an animal, I just kind of just consume.
Gabe just
and-
kind of.
Yeah, I absorb the leftovers off of my shirt into my skin.
You don't just eat. You don't just
Yeah, you just hear like a slow like
Oh,
it's like a
that's
slow
so
subtle,
cute. Look at that little kid. Look at his giant head. I love him.
and like you look at my shirt and you just see the stain like starting to dissolve into the shirt. It's going into my body.
When you can just absorb.
I describe my eating habits as sometimes like absorbing, inhaling, vacuuming, very, very verbose words that mean like, you know, complete
Verbose.
annihilation of the
I
food.
appreciate your use of the word verbose.
Thank you.
He's got good
You're welcome.
vocabulary when he feels like it.
Yes.
Verbose and annihilation, two great words.
My mommy says that I was the smartest boy in school. Then I got my grades back.
Oh,
Ooh. Roasted, dude.
For who? Which
Nice.
Tim are you
my
getting?
family was always telling me about, like, no, not just my family, like, some of my teachers as well were always talking about how I had such great potential. Then
I
4th
hate that
grade
word.
happened and my grades started falling off a cliff with that.
I hate the word potential.
Nothing's worse than having potential. Look at PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Ooh, ooh, that's a big, just stabbed him right in the
No,
stomach.
but can I talk about, like, why landing in the gifted program is the worst thing you can do in school?
Explain.
Okay, so first off, it fills you with a big head because it makes you think you're better than everyone else. Especially because, like, in maybe your early years, the fact that you landed there to begin with, you might be able to do anything without any effort at all. You can just do it. Then after that, then eventually you start having to put effort into things, but you never really learned how to develop that level of effort. So now you're struggling with that. But in addition, the worst thing that happened to me was in my 8th grade history class, where it's like, all right, if you guys are in the gifted program, then you get to do this more advanced sheet as opposed to the one that everyone else is getting. However, everyone else can do the gifted sheet as well, and if you do it, you get a crap ton of extra credit. Wait, so do the gifted students also get extra credit for doing it? No, you don't get extra credit for doing what you're supposed to. I needed that extra credit if I wanted to pass that class. They wouldn't let me. Guys, the school was being mean to me.
The school bullied you. You should have reported the school and gotten the school to kick it out of the school.